Stopping to relax once in a while
of where we
serves
left
for a
off earlier.
stronger resonance with the world.
Fortunately, the first one got cut off. I believe there's something wrong with my Windows update uh, that I have updated before. I'm still figuring out what that is. I need to uninstall that update because it's messing up um, my PC. Freaking Microsoft. Anyways, continuation. So we're here again. Main story, Wuthering Waves, episode 2, part 2. Let's go. This is a challenge. So let's go. Do it. Do this.
As I expected. That must be the entrance to the database. Part of the building is submerged. I should be able to find the hidden path underwater. It seems I have a puzzle to solve. Guess I'll check on the mechanism in the middle first.
I wish there's a way for the developers to give us an option to remove all the HUD.
I see. The control panel here does look like a musical instrument, but 5 music notes seem to be missing. So to gain access to the database, I will need to recover the 5 missing notes stored on those sonodiscs. What is that sound coming from behind the symphony? This must be one of the missing notes. Now, how do I connect it with the symphony? Part of the score holder just lit up, as I expected. The drum over there seems to have unlocked. A bell just raised out of the water. So that's what it meant by having the bells guide my path. A new walkway has shown up. I must have solved the first puzzle. Seems I will need to look for more sonodiscs.
Alright, so this is where we got cut off, so...
Tacit discords? Inside the city hall? No, they are not real. They must be some kind of digital simulation. It seems they are the guards here. Interesting how I'm not hearing sirens, despite having destroyed every one of them, apart from the simulated tacit discords. It's unusually quiet in this place.
Find this note in the west, while the prophet is beyond your reach.
I suppose it's telling me where I can find the next sonodisc. I think it mentioned a direction. What does that last sentence mean, though? That sound. It's coming from the west. This is the second sonodisc. I should bring it to the symphony.
Oh cool, now the water is going down.
The water level just dropped again. There's another 2 drums, one in the east and another in the west. I may find more sonodiscs down there.
So I have to go down, huh? Okay. But how? Do I like to just jump?
It seems locked. Guess I'll need to activate the other one first. So this is the right way to go. I'm being fed just enough information to work out the puzzle. This does look like Miss Magistrate's doing. The drum on the other side is unlocked. Guess I'll go check on it before I leave. Just to be safe. Another bell just rose up from the water, but it's still locked. I'll need to connect the passageways first. Remnants of the past. Cherish every gain. The music I just heard. It must be the sono disc. Here it is. Time to deal with the guards. Jinzhou City Hall is the political hub, while the Grand Library holds vital data. Considering how I just took out all those guards, this place is oddly underprotected. If my guess is correct, the magistrate may have other plans for me. Anyway, I'll keep going. I've retrieved the third sono disc. Time to head back. An unexpected discovery. Another platform. The bells will lead my path. Huh. I'll go work out the passageways. This feeling. I'm being watched. Must be another sono disc. This is the fourth missing note. Almost there. But now the water is all gone.
Right.
One last note to go. This is the last one. They've prepared quite the welcome for me.
Oh man. Alright, let's do it. Do it again.
Spurs.
Cool.
I have the last
I was
sonnet
careless.
disc ready. Time to go back to the Symphondai.
Anything I need to get here, like treasure? No. Okay. Alright, let's just go up. Oh, nice.
Now I should have access to the database. So this is the Grand Library. It's said to hold the answers to every question imaginable.
Okay.
I'm not seeing anyone here. I guess the magistrate is yet to arrive. Well, it wouldn't hurt to browse the archives for a bit as I wait for her to show up.
Thank you for leading the way, Rover. What a magnificent place to set foot in. Extensive, exhaustive. Oh, how I want to carve the place inside out and blow it all to shreds. Thought you'd seem a bit more surprised. I wonder why.
Oh wow.
So you've laid a trap for me. Interesting. Do you really think you can trap me here?
You will not escape.
What a shame I can't stay and play with you a bit longer. Till we meet again, dear friends.
You're not going anywhere.
Well. Alright, before we begin this, oh no, there's no pause. That's lame.
Spurs.
What?
Embracing change.
Sounds come forward with the sounds.
Commence healing.
I sense your weakness.
Like this?
You're done. That was an awesome fight. Too bad there's no pause. Oh my goodness.
Did you just offer yourself up to be my prey? Now, it's just the two of us. Stow away that irrational anger of yours. I just have a friendly reminder for you. Seeing is not always believing.
Oh yeah?
Why are you so sure they told you the truth? Don't jump to conclusions so soon. Why are you so stubborn? Why can't you place some of that trust in me? Or do I have to crush you to make you behave for once?
He got beaten. Too quickly. Too easy. Does he have a lot of things to say? I don't know. Maybe.
So you knew I was following you all along, huh? My Elysium only breaks
He got
under
caught.
coordinated attacks from both sides. I can never get rid of all these pesky little helpers around you, can I? So you've joined hands against me with Miss Magistrate here. It does hurt my feelings, you know? You're always so popular.
Are you all right, Rover?
I'm fine.
Of course he is. How could I ever have the heart to hurt him? Consider my moment of failure a gift of sincerity, Rover. I trust you haven't forgotten our conversation earlier. Choose me. I'll tell you everything you want. Huh. I see. So she made the move before I could, and told you all of it already. Then as the winners, would you be so kind as to tell me how you set me up?
And the story goes on. Cool story.
Now I have retrieved the magistrate's message for me from the puzzle box. But it only points me to the Grand Library. There's no meeting time. Something... I've solved the puzzle. The discs have been rotated, and the two symbols are now glowing. With this glowing light, a shadow is cast onto two other symbols. The black tortoise of the north to the city hall. And the time reads, the Shichin of Cho, in the wee hours of the morning.
It's been 3 days. We both made it on time. Allow me to formally introduce myself.
I hate this mouse popping
I'm
up every
Jinshi.
time.
It brings me great joy to see you, Rover.
Jinji. Nice to meet you. Hello. Okay, let's question him. Her, sorry. Hope I'm not talking to another projection.
To show up as a projection again would be ill-mannered of me. Please rest assured, it is a real human in the flesh you're speaking to.
Why are
Despite
you glowing?
Guanlong's advanced technology, such realistic projection is still impossible. Or perhaps you would like to verify it?
I would love that. She's glowing, right? I'm not the only one seeing this. Check her hands. Yep, well, good. She's real. Real in that game,
It is nothing to be
not
concerned
in
about.
reality.
An emergency forced me to leave, and I only had the time to prepare some tokens for you. Please pardon my lack of hospitality.
That emergency have something to do with your sentinel?
Yes, the Sentinel of Jinzhou is currently absent.
Aren't they supposed to stay in their job?
Correct. The Sentinels guide and guard humanity as a symbol of our civilization. When a region's sentinel goes absent, chaos is bound to ensue. As this news could lead to civil unrest, please keep it a secret. Jinzhou's sentinel Jue is being held captive by the Fraxidus. I had to postpone our meeting and put all my effort into finding its whereabouts.
I heard you can resonate with the sentinels.
Yes,
Sentinel.
our thoughts are connected, to a certain degree. I can sense its memories, feelings, and surroundings, though not very clearly.
Have you found it yet?
Unfortunately, I haven't. I can feel Jue is in danger. The good news is, I have figured out the culprit behind all of this.
Is it Scar?
Precisely. The Fraxidus plans to advance another lament and cause disasters worldwide. Overseer Scar had several objectives upon infiltrating Jinzhou. To track you down, to test your strengths, and to make you join their cause. To abduct Jue and to resurrect the Threnodian in advance.
I mean, why me?
They must have discovered your value, likely from one of Jue's prophecies. If you join them, they'll gain significant power. Should you refuse to join, the Fraxidus will likely want to eliminate you, so you don't get in their way.
I'm that strong?
I have a plan to apprehend Scar.
He was
Once we
left
capture him,
speechless.
the Fraxidus won't be that much of a threat to you for the time being. If you are willing to lend us a hand, I will ensure your safety during our cooperation.
Count me in.
Thank you for your trust, Rover. Speaking of which, you seem to have already gathered a lot from the tokens.
What should we choose? The sundial points to when and where we are meeting.
Impressive, Rover.
And I learned more about my identity as I decipher
The
token.
threat Jinzhou is facing is far worse than meets the eye. One of the Threnodians will soon be reawakened.
What are the Threnodians?
They are the enemies of human civilizations, born from the dark side of our collective consciousness. We must defeat them to protect all of humanity. We have been doing our best to prevent the disaster, but the Fraxidus is accelerating the Threnodians' revival.
And it has something to do with me, yes?
Indeed. You have defeated the Crownless and absorbed its echo with your bare hands. It is the tacit discord that embodies the concept of warfare. Resentment of the fallen, fright of the ignoble, those are the emotions that lay ground for its birth. The Crownless is a tacit discord that possesses powers from the reviving Threnodian. Jinzhou is a border city with an unbreakable will and a strong spirit of resistance. However, we also fear the constant wars and loss of life, and the Threnodian can prey on that. You, however, you were able to defeat and absorb a Threnodian-related tacit discord with your bare hands and resonate with other TDs. Meanwhile, Huanglong's records mention a hero with similar powers who saved our nation during the Threnodian War. He is mentioned in literature dating back to Jinzhou's establishment. To uncover your true identity, this could be a helpful lead to pursue.
You believe that person and I could be related in some way?
Yes, based on my own deduction and the prophecies of Jue.
Jue? In a Gorgus of Spirit?
You mean the unfinished statue of Jue?
I remember something when I saw it.
I see. Do you mind letting me know what you remembered? Since it's related to our sentinel, I might be able to help.
Alright.
Rover, the memories of which you speak.
Yeah? Anything worth noting about?
As I mentioned earlier, I can resonate with Jue, our sentinel. Your recollections, they align with what I've witnessed in Jue's memories. Yes, I do remember seeing something similar. I believe it had truly happened in the past.
What is? In other words,
you may be the person mentioned in our records.
really now?
The unwavering presence by our sentinel's side, bonded by an unbreakable trust.
I don't reckon resonators can live that long.
Resonators tend to live a longer lifespan, but it is indeed unprecedented to live hundreds of years without any sign of aging. So many mysteries about you remain unsolved, and your age is just one of the unknowns.
It's because I was teleported to the future. If this is true, who was I all that time ago?
Sorry, but I don't know. Jue's last piece of information pointed to the Northfall Barrens, where you should find the Threnodian. I pray you will find your answers there.
Well then.
A Threnodian is resurrecting, and our nation is in grave danger. This reminds me of the Threnodian War all too much. Perhaps
Greetings, Serena.
this has something to do with your mysterious appearance in Jinzhou.
Is you mean I showed up to protect Jinzhou like the historical hero did?
Not really. I don't plan to believe in a hero showing up out of nowhere and protecting us. I'm just presenting whatever lead I have about your past, as I know it is troubling you. I want to help you, and that is all there is to it. Thank you for considering lending us a hand. Your help is much appreciated. But please, do not feel obligated because of the information I shared. They are my people, and the responsibility to keep them safe should fall on no one else but my own shoulders. I am saying this because I have faith in my abilities, and even more so in the bravery of Jinzhou soldiers and our people. You deserve to make your own decision about this after uncovering your true identity. I appreciate everything you've done for us during the past few days, and perhaps even longer ago. Once it all settles, I am ready to accommodate and assist in whatever future decision you make. You can leave Jinzhou, or the entire Huanglong if you wish. If you ever need me again, you need only ask. Let's keep this a secret between the two of us. How does that sound? Scar, you are now under arrest for committing multiple felonies in Huanglong. Do you have anything to say?
What do I want to say, huh? While I'd love to tell you another story, I guess that's not what you want to hear. Let's cut to the chase, Madam Magistrate. I'm getting bored already.
Very well. You will answer only our questions from now on.
Sure, why not? What do you want to know? What is the lament? Disaster? Curse? Some kind of punishment? People only see the surface. The lament brings death, destruction, and countless reverberations. Reverberations that will be reflected, overlapped, and interwoven during the lament. They will be our salvation. The only path to a new life form and a new civilization. Sure, why not? What do you want to know? A sentinel such as Jue can predict and correct future events. It gets in our way of achieving our sublime vision. We merely wanted to topple the set future built on lies.
I was on mute the whole time.
Destiny.
Goodness.
Sure, why not? What do you want to know?
He said that twice now. Thrice actually. Why are you obsessed with reviving the Threnodian?
The Threnodians. They hold the key to our ideal. Together, they will bring us the promised true lament. And we will embrace the new world that is bound to come. Sure, why not? What do you want to know?
That's the fourth time. Last one. Why were you following me?
Our goal has always been the same. We want you to join us.
And if I say no?
Too bad. We will then be forced to kill you by any means necessary. But I'm sure you'll willingly come to us when the time arrives. Sure, why not? What do you want to know?
Fifth time. My goodness. Should just have removed that. I'm done with him.
You kidnapped Jue and revived the Threnodian, accelerating the next lament. This is proof enough that you are the enemy of Jinzhou and all humanity. Stop dreaming you can force Rover to join you. He is our honored guest, and I will not allow any harm to come his way.
How confident you sound. As the Threnodian's resurrection approaches, Jinzhou is barely holding on. How much longer do you think you can keep up this facade?
Thank you for your concern. We have crushed your schemes once, and we can do it again. I have one last question for you. Abducting Jue, stalking Rover, and setting up an ambush in Chicher village. You couldn't have accomplished that all on your own. Unless
I'm not the only overseer in Jinzhou, right? I have answered all your questions with full honesty. I don't mind you knowing because it won't make any difference. You can try to stop us with all you have, but it's too late to change the course of history. Now, I have one question for you. You seem convinced we caused the disappearance of Jouet. What if I told you there was more to it? Would you be curious?
About Jue. What else do you know?
Come closer and I'll tell you, Madam Magistrate. It's a secret for your ears only.
How dare you? Madam Magistrate, I do...
No. It can't be.
Shocked, aren't you? But there's more. What if I told you your sentinel had made this prophecy a long, long time ago? Your all-seeing sentinel abandons you now, of all times. Need I say more? We're merely adding a touch of extra fuel to the fire that will soon consume all. Rover, care for a wager? I know you've been searching for answers about your past, and I've got news for you.
Watch out!
You are one of us, the Black Lambs, and you have been chosen to join us, ushering in the new world. Once you discover what you really are, you will come to us with no hesitation.
Is that so?
The Fraxidus awaits your arrival with open arms. And I look forward to that day in sincere anticipation.
He said all of that while on slow motion. That was crazy. Are we gonna believe him? I don't think so. It must be a scheme. What did Scar tell you?
Sorry, Rover. What he mentioned about our sentinel is highly sensitive. I cannot disclose it yet. Not before verifying it myself. Is it a ploy to create distrust among us? Or... I must first find our sentinel to uncover the truth.
How important is Jue to Jinzhou?
Jue is the guardian sentinel of Jinzhou. It is responsible for assisting Jinzhou's magistrate in administrative affairs. While I am the final decision maker, without the assistance of Jue, I cannot guarantee I am always making the best choices for my people.
Why are you so sure Jue is always right?
Jue can predict the future, and up to this point, every one of its prophecies have been proven true. While justice may not be universally agreed upon, its decisions have consistently served the best interests of Huanglong.
Perhaps it left to set Jinzhou's future right?
For that, I suppose we will have to talk to it in person to find out. In addition, Rover, Jue once told me to deliver a message to you. To the Awakened One. When raindrops fall upstream, please head to the Northfall Barrens and seek General Jian of the Midnight Rangers.
So I need to find this General Jian.
I suppose so. General Jian is currently battling another TD outbreak in the Northfall Barrens, which will also serve as our front line against the Threnodian. But the ongoing war has made it a very dangerous place to go.
That must be the green long-haired guy, I think.
Since you won't need to go there right now, not until when the raindrops fall upstream. I know you're here for clues about your true identity. And I don't want you to leave the city empty-handed. Have you heard about the Black Shores, Rover? It's
I
an
don't think so.
organization shrouded in mystery, with a secretive membership process and members who usually keep their identities hidden. Upon your awakening, one of their members discreetly contacted me to gather information about you. But please don't worry. The Black Shores developed a special lament prediction system and has established partnerships with countries worldwide.
Okay.
While operating in secrecy, they are not an extremist group like the Fraxidus. They have been monitoring the situation in Jinzhou to provide assistance when needed. Thanks to their extra help, my meeting with you went smoothly. This Blake Bloom is their symbol. The Black Shores members usually wear it on their person.
There sure are a lot of people keeping an eye on me.
Rover, after the recent series of events, I trust you have gained a general idea of who you might have been. Before you fell into that deep slumber, you likely played a significant role in important historical events, shaping the course of history in some way. Ultimately, I suppose it is up to you to discover the final definitive answer for yourself.
So I'm a legendary,
This photo is yours to keep. I will return with Jue shortly, and the Black Shores may be worth your try during this time.
legendary individual. Lost in the future. This mouse is really annoying. There you go.
Rover, are you all right?
No. Starting to remember. I saw something. I was wearing the Blake Bloom.
I see. The Black Shores must have a deep connection to your past. Since you are likely being closely monitored by the Fraxidus now, I suggest keeping an eye out for the Black Shore members. They could prove to be your valuable allies. I'll do my best to find Jue and tell you everything I learned from it once I return. This is my promise.
I'm counting on you.
Yes. Please leave it to me.
Alright. One way to set a goal. Need time to move.
Manhwa,
Yes, Madam Magistrate.
I will be going on a temporary leave. During my absence, please help me handle my responsibilities in Jinzhou.
Understood. Should I continue protecting that rover?
No need. Both Chan Li and I will be away, and there will be more than enough paperwork for you to handle.
Is Lady Chongli leaving for the capital? Please pardon my intrusion, but he just faced an ambush in the Central Plains. What if...
Regarding that incident, we tried to warn him about the Fraxidus, but they were more cunning than we thought. If he runs into another powerful enemy like Scar, he'll eventually have to confront them on his own. Manhwa, you can place more trust in Rover and me.
Understood. I will. My lady, no matter what happens, my sword is always yours.
Both the interrogation and my appointed meeting with Rover have already finished.
Scar only needed the two of you as his audience.
Oh, that
We
girl.
already knew what he wanted.
She's
and we
familiar.
let him have as much.
She looks like the one who tossed us in the abyss.
He decrypted every message we intended to convey. It's only proper you meet him in person, as the one who crafted those
She
puzzles.
looks like.
Such intricate puzzles. I guess only Rover has the patience to solve them all.
No detail is too small. I'm sure he understands.
Who could she be?
Besides, not seeing the opponent heightens the thrill of the game.
I'm having
If
second
everything
thoughts.
goes according to the prophecies of Jue, I will meet him in person eventually. So, what did our captive from the Fraxidus tell you about Jue?
That Jue had predicted I will have to fight it one day. A fight that will shape Jinzhou's future.
Well, that is unexpected. But
Can't say I am. I had suspected as much from our previous conversations, and the message it left me. His words only confirmed it.
where was it when you last sensed its presence?
It was in Mount Firmament. Unlike Jinzhou City, that mountain is still resting in stillness.
The place where the first people of Jinzhou lived, and where Jue first manifested before us humans. I see.
Oh, I forgot to change the description
I'll
in
find Jue
TikTok.
and bring it back as soon as possible.
Our enemies could have planned it as a trap. We have a bigger goal to focus on, remember?
I understand. I will not let anything or anyone disrupt the peace in Jinzhou.
Would you let what you heard from Scar sway your determination?
No. He cannot ever turn me against Jue.
Something is
If
wrong.
anything,
Something
his
feels wrong.
words only confirmed my theory. I am the magistrate of Jinzhou, appointed by the Sentinel itself.
The
The
woman,
prophecy speaks of a decisive incident for Jinzhou's future.
this
where
woman in
I
the
will
screen.
be a key player. The fight between me and Jue is only a precursor. My job remains unchanged. I will fulfill my duty as Jinzhou's magistrate with my own judgment.
Is that your final answer?
A single strand's neglect births mountainous upheaval.
Oh
You taught
man,
me
the
that,
whole conversation
remember?
really.
The safest option is for me to go in person.
Very well. Since we are already mid-game, I will let you decide our next move. This time, I shall be a pawn in your hand.
How's that gonna work?
Remember, I will always stand by your side. In this,
Am I a player or a mere pawn? I suppose there is no difference at this point. No matter what, I will do what I must.
Yeah, do your part. Do your part. Alright. It's a good story, but you know, the screenplay, the screen time for those characters is too long. Conversation is too long. Am I the only one that thinks that way? I don't know. Let me know in the comment below. What else? Oh, we get something? No. Resonance. And then we get an upgrade. That's cool. What else? Oh, we can ascend. That's nice.
This power. It's mysterious yet reassuring nonetheless.
We're now level 60. That's nice. Can we make other resonance level 50 as well? I don't have the requirements yet. I'll just hunt them off stream. But yeah, that's cool. We didn't get any free new heroes, so she says she'll fight with us. Guidebook. Claim that. Obtain 3 crests in Resonant Tower. Stable zone. Yes, it's sure. Thank you so much for joining the TikTok live. All right.
I see. Yes. I can feel the tension in the streams. I'm worried something bad is gonna happen. There you are, Rover.
Sorry for keeping you waiting.
Remember to check your terminal signals and wear the Academy's protective suit correctly.
How's your research going?
And don't forget to stay hydrated. Now, I have experiments to run. Take care.
She didn't answer me.
The Academy has noted a concerning rise in tacit field activities. Please use caution when exiting the city.
She's sending the same thing to everyone?
It's just Baija being Baija. She's a little awkward with showing care, but I think it's cute. Anyway, Rover, quick, tell us what happened.
That face. Yeah, tell her.
The Fraxidus again? Ugh, those jerks.
How about Jian?
Jian the General, Jean C the Magistrate, and Yue, the Jinzhou Sentinel. Is there any kind of connection between them?
Connection? No idea. But I did hear General Jian used to be a military doctor. Speaking of that, I think we'll need to start with a bit of Jinzhou's past.
The way she speaks, oh man. Always. It's like she's short of tongue.
A storyteller near the theater once told us something like this.
The Honorable Madame Jinzi, our great magistrate of Jinzhou, was handpicked by Sentinel Jur. Her status as the Sentinel's appointed resonator is rare among all past magistrates. Our Jinzhou was leaderless for years until Jur finally chose her to be the next magistrate, and she answered the call. To further elaborate, we must start with the battle beneath the Crescent. The Norfall Barons, scarred by countless wars, discarded weapons scattered like bones. Our soldiers had fought to reclaim the land for years, to no avail. Overthrax, the dreadful Threnodian monster, fed on the frequencies of weapons, turning our fallen soldiers into deadly tacit discords. General of the Midnight Rangers, Geshu Lin, bravely rose to confront the threat. As Twin Moons aligned, General Geshu Lin vowed to vanquish evil, raising his blade against the blood-red crescent that foretold destruction. His sword blazed with black flames, laying waste to all who dared stand in his way. Victory seemed certain. Until the retroact rain began to fall. Raindrops fell upwards, as in the past. Monsters raged, loyal souls fell to blood-soaked sands, infernal carnage. Issuing his last command, Geshu Lin demanded all soldiers stand firm, no matter what happened. Sacrificing his body to the black flames for power, Geshu Lin charged at the Overthrax with all his might, and he was never seen again. After the fall of their leader, the remaining soldiers despaired until the deafening roar of Qinlong struck like lightning. A lone youth bravely stood up to lead a hard-won retreat. After the battle, that young man who tamed the wind ascended to fame, becoming the new general of the Midnight Rangers, selected by Sentinel Jur. On the other hand, General Geshu was blamed for the massive losses that occurred under his command, earning him a notorious reputation in Huanlong. That battle struck us hard, but our sentinel rose from its long slumber to select a new magistrate who'll guide us into the future. Despite the previous disaster, Jinzhou was off to a promising start under our sentinel and the new magistrate's guidance. The people held hope for a better tomorrow.
Whoa! First time hearing about all that.
Why did Jue choose Jinzi to be the magistrate?
Maybe the Sentinel had its own special ways of picking candidates. Or maybe it is their incomprehensible ways that set these divine beings apart from us. Their thinking tends to be elusive to the average person. Yeah, true. Wouldn't be surprised if Jue decided to make me the magistrate one day. Not gonna lie.
Does it ever ask opinion of the person selected?
I understand your concern, Rover. Madame Jinshi was only a teenager, and she was suddenly selected to be the magistrate. It must have been so difficult for her. I remember people were skeptical when she first took office. Despite her achievements, many believed she lacked the necessary experience and authority in the political realm. People only showed their respect to Madame Jinshi because they trusted Jue's judgment. Seriously, Lord Jue knows how to choose him. Our previous magistrates were all top-notch at running the show. And Madame Jinshi, she's already made the city a well-oiled machine in no time. I'd have a mental overclock just trying to keep up with all that paperwork. She was made for this. But what is that saying again? Real gold never loses its shine. Rover, since you were asking about this, did you get clues from your past from Madame Jinshi?
Well, Jue asked me to find Jian, the Northfall Barons, at a specific time.
The Northfall Barons? It's been a battlefield since ancient times. Rover, it's dangerous there. The Northfall Barons is the front line in our defense against the Threnodian. We must be careful about going there. Rover, since you were asking about this, did you get clues from your past from Madame Jinshi?
There is another overseer, the Fractius. Fractidus. What the heck? Lurking in Jinzhou.
They sent 2 overseers at once. Their scheme must be far more expansive than we thought. Though the Fractidus do seem to know a lot about you.
Fractidus.
Their ideology and actions
That's how
are
it
too
reads.
dangerous. And right now, the odds are in their favor. If we rush into a confrontation, it could lead us into their traps. Rover, since you were asking about this, did you get clues from your past from Madame Jinshi?
An organization called the Black Shores has been watching me.
The Black Shores? Doesn't ring a bell. It sounds like the name of a place, but I've never seen it on any map. This flower. It's only a photo, and I can't tell where it came from with my ability.
The Black Shore is an organization that studies the lament.
We're still in the dark about Fractidus' plans. and the Norfolk Barrens is too risky. The Black Shores seems to be our only option now, but if we are to look for them with only a photo of this flower, it's going to be difficult.
Since it's about flowers, we should go ask Grandma Lynn.
Yes, Grandma Lynn runs a flower shop. I'm sure she can give us some tips.
You're making me blush a little. Grandma Lynn loves listening to storytellers. I think I saw her earlier. Let's go look for her.
Alright, let's go. Let's not waste any time. Rewinding raindrops. And before that, let me check. Convene. How much do we have now? 58. If we buy one. Oh, no, not that one. This. One more, and then we'll pull. 59. Cool. Yeah.
There's still some time before the next session. Here are some books to keep you entertained before that, dear listeners.
Ask him about a battle beneath the crescent.
So, you want to learn more about that battle? They say storytelling inevitably carries some subjective bias, all to enhance the ebb and flow of the narrative. But when it comes to the battle beneath the crescent, we typically avoid adding any of our personal commentary, focusing instead on accurately retelling history. But even just telling the story carries a heavy emotional weight. Was Geshu Lin truly an unforgivable sinner? Was General Jian the perfect hero? The sudden onset of the retroact rain, the decision of our sentinel, and the timing behind this series of events. I guess it will be up to future generations to figure it all out.
Was this a side quest? Or is it a main story? I guess it's the main story.
There's still some time before the next session. Here are some books.
Oh, hello! Shisha, Yang Yang, what brought you here? Hey, Grandma Lynn! We're here for some stories today, and here's our new friend.
I just remembered something.
Ta-da! We've got the ultimate badass here, the one who can crush TDs, cook up echoes, knock Inferno Rider flat, and KO Phalian Baringle with a single punch. The legendary Rover!
That's too over there. Hello.
So you are the famous Rover. Oh, youngsters these days are really something.
Grandma Lynn, since you're the flower expert, I got a favor to ask.
Show her the black bloom picture.
Have you seen flowers like this one before?
I'm familiar with most of the flowers local to Jinzhou, but this one, oh, it doesn't match anything we have here. I don't think I've seen anything similar, not even in the plant encyclopedias.
Oh no, if not even a flower expert like you can recognize it, who else could help us?
Oh, Chisha, I'm far from an expert. We've got a plant-type resonator here in Jinzhou, remember? She knows the plants much better than me.
Oh, are you talking about that young lady? I always see her helping out at your store.
Yes, she has been a great help. She knows a lot about everything plant-related. And she is such a sweet child. Her smiles always make me happy. I'd call out to her, "Little Starflower, it's dinner time." She's probably up in the back mountain doing some field research. I said I wanted a field in the back mountain to plant my flowers, and she offered to help right away. Go in that direction, and soon you'll see a waterfall. Walk right through the waterfall, then you'll reach the back mountain.
Thank you so much, Grandma Lynn.
Oh, anytime, dearie. Don't forget to visit my Penjing shop. I'll...
Yeah, she'll treat us. Okay. So yeah, like I'm saying, I remembered that conversation right there is what makes role-playing sucks, because the other players cannot be seen. You know,
They say you have claws.
that's why I prefer. That's why I prefer other characters present beside you while you're, you know, there's no switching, because switching characters, man, I hope they I hope one day they make a game like Aether Gazer, but more like this game, you know.
We heard you can tear those monsters into
This is the kid, I guess.
Wanna take a look?
Yes, please!
Okay then, here you go.
What a bully.
Candies!
Try some. I hope these candies can make up for not showing you my impressive claws.
See? He's not scary at all.
Thank you, Ling Yang.
You're welcome. Do come by to see our lion dance show tomorrow.
I will.
See you soon.
You smell unfamiliar, yet so powerful and so pure.
You smelled all of that? Are you talking to me?
You must be that famous rover.
How does powerful smell?
Hiya, I've heard a lot about you, and now I finally get to meet you in person. You can call me Ling Yang. Glad to make your acquaintance. Fare thee well, blessings swell.
I'm Eugene. Raise your hand. Eugene
You
Rover.
really are different from everyone else. So we've shaken hands. Now we're good friends.
That easy? What are you doing here?
Our troupe is doing a big lion dancing show tomorrow evening, and I'm now doing some advertising.
A lion dance show?
Well, lion dancing is a traditional thing in Jinzhou.
Oh.
We've got whole groups dedicated to lion dancing. Our troupe, for example. We've got lots of activities in Jinzhou. I can't wait to show you. Oh, oops. Sorry. I guess I'm a bit hungry after rehearsing for a whole day. Speaking of that, I should treat you to dinner. Let's talk over food. That'll be fun.
You seem a bit too kind.
Don't get me wrong. This is just how we treat our guests here in Jinzhou. You'll love the hospitality here, I promise. But right now, I still have some other things to finish. I've been getting a ton of requests for private lion dances lately, and some happen to overlap with our big show tomorrow. And you know how important lion dancing is to the folks here in Jinzhou. Can't just turn them down. So, I had an idea. Why not combine all these personal requests into the grand performance? That way, everyone's happy. We can even customize the performances to cater to each client's needs. But first, gotta figure out exactly what our clients want. Rover, wanna come with me?
Don't get me into this.
We can go visit my clients on our way to grab food. I'll show you around and introduce you to our local customs firsthand. It'll be way cooler than just hearing about it from others. What do you say?
Well, since it's your treat, I'll give it a shot.
Great! Let's go!
Right. What do I do now? Should
Okay, let me think.
Should I put him in my team now? I don't want to replace her. Oh man, I really don't like having another character. Shucks.
Okay, let me think.
Resonator. I guess we should just do that. Level them up. Oh, I no longer have a. It's okay. Where are you? You should at least have a good. And right, that should be enough. Weapon. Come to think of it, I should upgrade. Oh no, don't have the. That's okay. Event. What is this? Wait. All right, let's go.
This should be the shortcut to the back mountain. Once we cross the waterfall, we'll reach Mount Pingting. The flowers seem to be showing us the way. Let's follow it.
Oh wow.
A bridge of flowers.
What?
That's impressive.
That's cool. Another hero.
Hello? Are you lost? Do you need help?
Little starflower?
Starflower. That's what my Grandma Lynn likes to call me. Oops, sorry. I should have introduced myself first. I know it's a polite thing to do in Huanlong.
She a dwarf or something?
It is. It is
Oh,
a
you are?
delight to make your acquaintance. I am Verena. My pleasure to have the opportunity to meet with you today.
It's a pleasure.
My apologies. I used to live in the New Federation, so I'm not very familiar with the language here. Hi, Verena. I'm Chisha. This is Yang Yang, and he's Rover. Grandma Lynn told us we should come find you. Oh, right. Grandma Lynn talked about you. I left those flowers so she knows how to reach me. What seems to be the trouble? If there's anything I can help you with.
We're looking for a special flower.
Show her the picture.
It's an unusual flower indeed. Pure black flowers are rarely found in nature. We can't rule out the possibility that it's been dyed. When looking at the structure, there are a few types of flowers that seem similar. Take iris, for example. Its petals are similarly oval-shaped, but it has double petals. And it's not viola either, since viola has notched petals. Then there is also the cliff recluse, but this flower has a longer stamen and an extra petal. Lemongrass is also similar in shape. It's native to the New Federation, and Huanlong people may not be familiar with it. Though it has a similar stamen length, it has a conical inflorescence with a trumpet-shaped corolla. Oh, and I almost forgot the peacock flower. It's a single-petaled flower with a similar stamen length. But the peacock flower has a distinct peduncle, while this one doesn't.
Wow, you really know your stuff. I learned a lot from that.
Anyway, this black flower does look very special. There are hardly any similar plants in nature. So I'm thinking it might be a newly cultivated species. Also, its veins are somehow cross-shaped. I can feel some faint traces of frequency fluctuations on it too. It's a sign of overflowing remnant energy. So, my guess is it should be a unique remnant plant, created by a certain type of resonance energy. But in order to figure out the right soil for it, or exactly what type of resonance energy it is, I need more than just a picture.
Gosh, help us out, someone. We don't know what kind of flower it is, and we haven't seen anyone wearing it either. Speaking of that, how does it even work? If I wore this flower on me right now, do I automatically become one of them?
Shizia, wait, what did you just say?
Yeah? I was just saying, if I wore this flower, would they immediately see me as one of their own?
If this black flower is indeed their symbol, the Black Shore members should immediately notice it on you. But to everyone else, it would just look like a peculiar flower, given that if they are indeed in Jinzhou City, we may only need to wear this flower to lure them out.
Oh, I see. But how do we get our hands on one?
Pretty smart for someone with a short tongue.
I could probably make one for you with my resonance ability, if you just need something that looks similar. Come on, Verena, you can do it.
No way! That's amazing, seriously! It looks exactly like the flower in that picture.
Thank you. It's nothing. I'm glad I could help.
It's friggin' amazing! Could you do that again? Please! I love it!
What's going on? Why is she making that face? Something wrong? Alright, now, what's going on?
Rover, have you noticed? We've been seeing these black petals for a while now. They're scattered all over the place. I'm pretty sure they're not made by Miss Verena. The streams have been disrupted. Someone has been following us.
Well,
Rover,
you should
are you
head
sure
back.
you want us to leave? It could. Okay. Tricia and I will wear these black flowers and go look for members of the Black Shores in the city. Rover, please be careful. Ring us anytime when you need help.
She's too concerned. Faint ominous aura. Okay. Oh,
The
there you
Fraxidus.
Fraxidus.
What are they doing in a place like this?
Damn that woman. Always getting in our way. And what are you doing here? Get lost!
I'll have to take them down first.
Strike from the shadows. Break.
The weird noises persist. They're coming after me.
Few jumping
If I climb up to
activities.
that point, I should be able to get behind that person.
Still fall.
Better hide here for now.
What was that? That was terrifying. Oh yeah, Scar's ally.
Looking for me?
Oh, here you are.
Her hair just turned red. Was it white a minute ago? Oh man. That was a nice stun. Good thing Rover's not entirely
such a
an
box
idiot.
full of
'Cause
surprises.
Genshin Impact's protagonist lacks this kind of action.
So we're playing Truth or Dare now. I see. Oops. Getting angry, are we? Sorry, but it's just so much fun to rile you up. You're the very first person to pique my interest like this. You have great potential.
Answer my question.
Okay, so you're not up for small talk. I'll keep that in mind. You're my mission target after all.
Are you from the Black Shore?
Bingo! I'm one of the bloom bearers of the Black Shores. This Blake bloom is our symbol. It represents our mission to save the world. That's what it says in the rules, at least.
What are you planning to do with me?
Our plans? What is it again? To recruit as many talents as we can and save the world from its impending doom. So are you in?
don't sound like you want to save the world.
Nuh-uh, I don't. The world? Couldn't care less. If it's all going boom tomorrow, why not have fun while we can? To stop at nothing for more power, take down any prey without mercy, and indulge in all our desires for the ultimate pleasure.
She's twisted. How are you any different from the Fractidus, then?
Well, I mean, I'd love to live that way. But alas, duty calls. The Black Shores, our garden, is home to many green fruits, and will make you the most special seed among them all. My duty is to nurture and safeguard seeds like you, allowing them to blossom into luscious fruits. Then, once the fruit ripens, I'll get to pick it and indulge the sweetness of my labor all by myself.
That's none of my business.
I like how cold you sound. You're tempting me to push your buttons a bit more.
I don't have any buttons.
Relax. I'll behave for the time being. No need to be so on edge. I won't do anything strange to you, I think. Actually, I've been diligently protecting you, you know. I got rid of all types of pests that tried to get in your way. Ew, don't mention me and the Fractidus in the same sentence. I couldn't care less about their petty games, but if they even think of laying their dirty fingers on you, you're mine, and I don't like sharing.
Obsessed much?
Just a couple tricks and I had those fools flapping around like headless chickens. What a boring crowd.
Those fools?
Whoa, don't tell me you haven't noticed. Enjoyed your nightly rendezvous with that long maiden. You have me to thank for keeping those Fractidus people away. Well, I've answered plenty of questions already. Now it's your turn.
Oh, I missed that.
Nothing in particular. The way you look at me, though, it's almost as if... No, forget about it. But I'll be watching you. You're a very special seed. That I'm very sure.
I'm not interested with a woman that turns red.
I can feel something oddly familiar about you.
Distraction.
My name is Camellia. Try not to let me catch you so easily next time.
And she's gone. Huh. That was fast.
That wasn't me.
Rover, what took you so long to answer? Did something happen? Is that a friend or foe? Are you hurt?
She's from the Black Shore.
The Black Shores. Did she tell you anything?
Shame. Let her get away.
At least you're safe. Shizia noticed a guy acting suspicious. I think she's keeping an eye on him.
I'll be there soon.
Sure. We are in the shopping district. See you then.
Don't want to walk that far, so let's just travel. Interesting story. So figure out that we're part of that group since we have that. So why are we facing that dragon if we're part of the enemy, right? Did the dragon scout us? Something like that.
Rover, there you are.
How's it going?
We walked the streets, wearing the Blake bloom like you said. Talked to various people. but I didn't hear anything useful.
What about Chisha?
Shizia did say she found someone suspicious. Look, it's him.
Oh, the gun guy. Guy with guns.
Rover, perfect timing. This guy's been sniffing around here for a while now. He keeps trying to talk to the elderly and minors. I've been keeping an eye on him. And I saw a little girl with him. She kept turning her head and looking around, but now she's nowhere to be found. This is super fishy. Hey, I'm Patroller Chisha. Sir, business license, please.
But business license? Uh-oh. I'm Alto, just a humble information broker. I've been traveling around, helping people out in my own small way.
I see. So no license. I bet you don't have a fixed business location either, huh?
Business location? Why would I need that?
Yeah.
Now show me your organizational accreditation, please.
By this point, Shisha's just harassing him.
Well, I'm an honest broker of information, always open to negotiations at the right price. I'm the all-time intel champ, with more bestseller certificates than I can count.
No license? No clear business plan? You're running an illegal business. Then... Who's your supervisor? You should at least have their ID number.
My supervisor? Oh, right. She's like a super big deal. She's an ancient being, born with this planet we're living on. She's the will of the star, the reverberation of everything in this world.
Are you for real?
So do you even have a supervisor or not?
What? Come on, I already told you about her.
Yeah, I believe you. I know what's going on. Now, sir, you're coming with me to the patroller station.
Oh, come on, please. I didn't do anything illegal. I was just looking for someone. A little girl. About this tall. She's the kind to stand out in any crowd.
You really think I'm gonna buy that?
Oh, you know, you saw her earlier. It's that girl.
A pink-haired girl?
Yeah, exactly. Wait, how do you know?
She just tried to kill me earlier. Oh no, actually not. This must be a different one. Yeah, different one. Oh no.
Oh, please watch out. It's dangerous to run like that. Here you are. Hooray.
What's going on?
Encore! I've looked everywhere for you.
Back off. Leave that girl alone.
Miss Patroller, she's the girl I've been looking for.
Hello, little one. Is your name Encore? Do you know this person?
Yes, Encore knows him. Uncle Alto sells stuff without a license. He listens in on people for commercial secrets, and he loves
Busted.
pulling pranks on us kids. But he's not a bad guy, really.
Ah, Encore. Remember our little chat? What did I say about calling me uncle in public again? I am not that old.
You're more concerned about her being calling you uncle or you having no license?
Verena? Where did you meet this girl?
I ran into her near a cliff on my way home. She was eating a poisonous mushroom.
What?
I managed to make her the antidote in time.
Look at
Imagine
that
what would
smirk.
have happened if I wasn't there.
Don't worry. Encore's had plenty of that mushroom already.
Are they a dwarf?
But why did you go to such a dangerous place alone, little Encore?
Kids.
We got your back, little
Well.
one. No worries. Just tell us what you know. Because Encore must keep an eye on him.
Kids can have such wild imaginations sometimes.
Hey, Alto! Didn't you just send Encore there?
Wait, why are they all giving you the side eye?
Encore. Some things are better left unspoken, you know. Since the situation has come to this, I've got no choice but to tell you. Indeed! We're here for business, and it's a crucial one. You want to know what it is? Let's go, Encore!
Hey! Alto! Wait for me!
What a weird bunch.
See ya! We still have a world to save!
What a great stealth skill.
Wait! We can't let him get away!
I'll go search in the residential area.
You know what a good game will be in the future? An MC that learns other characters' skill, you know, and then make a combination of skills, spells, something like that. Would be nice. And hopefully we don't have those kind of like switching characters. I really hate it. That's Alto. Enable all else new customer enjoy 20% off.
Ah, what is this? Is he mocking us? I'll go down that way towards the patrol station. I know the streets here like the back of my hand.
You don't need the story.
Here's another split in the road. I'll go look for him in the square. I'll leave the other side to you.
Okay.
The gaps between each mist figure are shrinking. Over there, at the end of that alley.
Huh. Now you're here.
Where are you going to run off to this time?
Well, we weren't really running from you. We just wanted to make sure you were alone.
Be good, please. Encore and Uncle Alto won't do anything bad to you.
Is that so? Senior Speeder, help.
That's enough, Encore. You're freaking our precious client out.
Encore just did as Alto said. Encore is usually a good girl.
Don't be scared, Rover. We just have a few questions for you. Was it your idea to have those two ladies wear those counterfeit plate blooms and attract our attention? I must admit, they looked quite convincing. If I was an outsider, I might mistake them for the real deal. So, you worked with a plant-type resonator. Interesting.
A plant-type resonator. We happen to know someone like that too, don't we?
Yeah,
There are more than one of them out there. Not a big deal. So please, tell us, what do you want from the Black Shores?
My past might be related to the Black Shores.
Oh, really? So that lead about you is right indeed. Like what they say here in Huanglong, the straight hook is for willing fish to bite. Da-da-da-da! Your efforts finally caught our attention. Surprise! The people you've been looking for are right in front of you.
Really?
Now, how's that,
Is that
for
supposed
piece
to
of
be a
intel?
joke?
I'll let you have it, free of charge.
Won't give you any penny. Can't say I'm surprised.
Oh, not that disappointed look. Gotta learn how to enjoy a surprise while you can, or life gets real boring, you know? I know you must have a ton of questions for me, but one moment, please. As you already know, I'm an information broker. That means I make deals instead of passing out freebies. You want information from me? You gotta give me something in return. Relax, Rover. We just want to make a deal with you. We want you to come with us to an abandoned Court of Savante facility to help us recover a resonance beacon. In turn, I'll tell you everything we know so far.
Why should I trust you?
Our business is centered around customer satisfaction and built on integrity. Otherwise, we wouldn't qualify as consultants of the Black Shores. And since you're a first-time customer, I'm pleased to offer you an additional gift. Here, have this. This should prove you're serious, since you already know what it represents. And if you still have doubts about us, just show it to that plant-savvy young miss. She'll be able to tell. Finally, as a last resort. Encore!
What you gonna do
Do
now?
your cute face! Quick!
What a dirty move.
Oh, please help us. Pretty please.
I'm not convinced.
Look at this poor child, pleading to you like that. How could anyone have the heart to decline? The deal's settled then.
I don't have a heart.
We'll be waiting for you near this beacon in Whining Ix's mire. And don't forget to come alone, okay?
A crazy bunch.
Rover, did you find them?
Yes, they're from the Black Shore.
What? Seriously? No way.
They gave me this Blake Bloom.
As I expected. This flower is indeed a type of remnant plant,
Remnant?
and it contains a very unique kind of remnant energy. The concentration is much higher than usual, too.
No way. Are they not as mysterious as people make them out to be? Well, at least they're good at running. I'll give them that.
What did they tell you?
I made a deal with them. Explain everything.
That place. I only heard it's an abandoned research institution. There is nothing special about it. Because of the dangerous weather conditions in Whining Ix's mire, it's been ages since anyone went there.
Don't worry, Yang Yang. We all know how strong our Rover is.
Okay, Rover, I'll tell the Academy about this, and they'll help transmit your data from the Resonance Nexus. Then, that beacon in the Whining Ix's mire should be unlocked for you. There have been frequent tacit field activities recently. If you're going there alone, please be careful.
Just ring us whenever you need a hand. We'll come rushing.
Yeah, I'll put you to the team if I need to. For now, this is all the team that I need.
Yay!
don't think I need that boy in the team, so let's put her back.
I'll do my best.
That's good. Right, let's see if we are now... What's this? Oh, the black flower. How much do we have now? Still lacking one. Alright, continue with the mission. How far is that? It's quite far. Ugh. Oh well. If I'm just traveling, fast traveling, then I'm not gonna be able to encounter anything. So better just run near here, near that place. All right.
No hesitation. One with the sounds. I sense your weakness. Remnants of the past.
There.
Banish all vice.
Commence healing.
Strike for the shadows.
Evils be gone.
Swift and resolute.
Cool. Got a violet. Another one. That's fine. Oh, you're quick.
Banish all vice.
Got no plans to cook for now. Let's go. Oh, we're almost there.
Swift and resolute. I sense your weakness.
Administering first aid.
One with the sounds.
Oh man.
Swift and
Not
resolute.
doing any damage.
Evils be gone. Like this.
One with the sounds.
Embracing change.
Strike from the shadows.
It's quite a long battle.
Swift and resolute.
I know there's like a pity system
Banish all
or
vice.
Alright, we're here.
Hey, Rover. I've sent the coordinates of that CSC research facility to your terminal. Now that we're in the same boat, let me fill you in on what we're getting into before we dive in. The Corte Savante is a mysterious scientific research organization. They're best known for their research in automata mechanics. What really put them on the map isn't that. It's all the bizarre experiments they did. What's with the psychedelic black light coming from Morning Ix's mire? And is that freaky ring in the waters really the lake monster's doing? One day, a daring young scientist soared into the sky and never returned. Could this be the beginning of another diabolical plot?
Alto, why are you telling bedtime stories now? Is it time to sleep already?
what kind of story have you been listening to?
My bad. Old habits die hard. But the big part is coming right up. One day, out of the blue, every single Corte Savante member vanished. The last words from that mysterious researcher, the Corte Savante Committee's chairman, was this. You want my research? You can have it! I left everything I gathered in the Corte Savante's labs. Now, you'll just have to find it.
Wow.
What do you think, Rover? Aren't you curious?
I'm leaving now.
Don't go! We really do have an important mission on our hands. I suppose the magistrate at Jinzhou has already told you what we do? We've set up resonance beacons worldwide to monitor the lament, collecting data in real time. This is how we predict when the next lament is happening. As the saying goes, one miss is as good as a mile. Every single one of those resonance beacons is crucial. After the Corte Savante researchers disappeared, all of our resonance beacons near their facilities were damaged to varying degrees. Recently, something went wrong with our lament detection system, and we suspected it had something to do with a damaged beacon around the area. That's why we've been sent here, to investigate the case. While our main goal is to retrieve the lost resonance beacons, we also might find some treasures.
Alto, even Encore can tell what you're up to.
It's called Seize the Opportunity While I Can. You're just too young to get it. Come on, let's go.
Is there pirates? That's cool.
No hesitation. Swift and resolute. Spurs.
I'll combine these guys later.
Banish all vice.
Huh. Is my TD detector working? How come it didn't warn us of so many tacit discords ahead?
Cause they all just appeared out of nowhere.
That's weird. Anyway, Let's deal with them, shall we?
Something above. Must be inside.
This is the place. Ugh. Those savants really love their puzzles. No wonder folks never managed to get inside after all these years. Their security's top notch.
That's because Alto set off the security alarm, and now the gate's closed.
Anyway, we've got to figure out how to open it up again.
Alright. So it's a puzzle. Okay. That was quite easy. Can't believe they didn't solve it.
This is... Oh, no wonder. Those crazy savants. They were trying to recreate the retroact rain. Never thought they could pull off something like this.
What on earth
Incredible.
is the retroact rain?
The retroact rain is essentially a form of condensed remnant energy from the etheric sea. Various events across space and time from every dimension are recorded in the form of remnant energy. The retroact rain conjures illusions of past events for those exposed to it. That rain curtain we saw earlier was probably the result of their experiments. Before the retroact rain forms, it goes through 3 stages. And what we're seeing now should be the second stage. Water droplets floating in midair, being absolutely still. I've heard of plenty independent studies on the retroact rain. Most of the researchers were driven by their obsessions, while some wanted to relive a particular experience, and others yearned to reunite with their loved ones. But look at all these devices here. The sheer scale of this research is really something. It really makes one wonder. What on earth were they trying to bring back with such a massive retroact rain? The power system here might still work. Let's split up and find it.
Hooray! Willie's that away!
Must be at the top. All right.
The experiments have been going smoothly, but we still can't get the desired outcome. Why? The artificial retroactive rain project has advanced to its second phase. We have various evidence that this ancient civilization was the Whining Aches' Maya at some point. We believed we could recreate that divine miracle with the artificial retroact rain. Have we been mistaken? We have no time left. The artificial controllable tacit field should be complete by now. We'll have to rely on our backup plan.
Cool. Let's investigate.
The experiments have been going smoothly.
Oh, that's done.
But we still...
How about you?
That Fraxidus overseer has been really generous with his sponsorship. It would have taken us much longer to build this place without him. Though he loves to meddle with our experiments a bit too much. Well, he's our patron. Can't do anything about that. This lab's location is a bit too remote for me. But I'm okay with it, as long as we can keep doing our research.
Yeah. Where else could us maniacs possibly go?
The committee kicked us out like trash. They'll never understand. As Professor Hysen stated, we are embarking on a monumental endeavor with the power to redefine humanity's future. This time, we will make the divine miracle we saw happen again for all of humanity to behold.
Now what? Pretty much did all the things that I need. Should I talk to the girl?
Cosmos? Cloudy? You saw anything fun? Report it in! Cosmos saw nothing. Cloudy saw nothing either. What? Go! Go look again!
Did the same thing. Is that down here? No.
Crystal potion, glass barometer, instant noodles, packet of nuts. Nothing too fancy. Go! Wow! A game card that went out of sale decades ago! Lucky me. Hey, Rover! How's it going on your end? Found anything good? I've collected some things, but not much. It didn't take us long to solve that puzzle mechanic. Thanks to your help.
Saw something similar before.
Oh? Do you happen to know someone from the Court of Savante? I'm really looking forward to making more deals with you.
I'm not gonna get used. Sorry. Okay, so there are rooms. The girl is gone. Where is she? Oh, there. Yeah. Now. Right.
How's subject A038 doing lately?
It has yet to assume a concrete form or exhibit vocalization behavior. In most cases, it remains motionless. However, we notice some behavioral discrepancies from our initial expectations, and further observation and research would be necessary.
It's merely a replica after all. It's far from the true form of those gods. By the way, things have been mysteriously disappearing lately. Any idea?
You noticed it too. Thought I was imagining things. And there's weird noises at the lab late at night. I suspect it is something to do with subject A038. Lately, its frequencies have always displayed signs of hunger. But it's been under strict surveillance. That couldn't possibly be A038, right?
I'll go check the security cameras once more. Let's increase its rations. We can't afford to let it go hungry. After all, it's our last hope now.
Trying to do something. Alright, let's take that thing.
Remnants of the past.
What? That's what I wasn't able
Now,
to open before.
This is the last room.
Alto! Encore spotted something!
Administering first aid.
Break.
Unexpected discovery.
It's getting closer. These will be my final words. If only I had more. I thought my enemies were misconceptions, waning passion, and my own ignorance. Only in the end did I realize time is my ultimate foe. I became blindsided by my fear of death and insatiable thirst for truth, eventually derailing our research. It was too late when I finally came back to my senses. We had already walked into that false gate. Now, I'm leaving my last realization behind. They are our past, but they are also our future. Had I realized it sooner, there might have been a chance to get things back on track. The future being hailing from our past, please save us once again. Please keep pushing forward until you reach the real gate that can change the world.
Okay. Yep, I remember this girl. She a hologram? She's the one that pushed us.
Wow! She's so pretty!
She's the same girl on the hologram, when she's talking with a girl. What's the name of that girl again? I forgot.
Rover, about this person.
I think I know her. Just can't remember.
Knew it. Great. Now that power's been restored, the elevator should work. The beacon signal is coming from below. Let's go.
Girl's too excited. She don't know that the one below is a monster. Not the girl. So where is this? Is that on the top of the building? Can't seem to get it. It's not inside here. Already checked. Must be underneath. What's this? Did he die? Guess that doesn't matter. So I can go down now. Yep, this is where the monster lies. That's the monster. Why is it floating? Guess I have to fight it.
Wow! A big, clunky monster!
Damn! Those savants never run out of new surprises for us. The signal's coming from it. Did it swallow our resonance beacon?
Oh no.
Using peace isn't an option. Guys, brace yourself. We'll need to take it down.
Right.
Alto, we doing it like we usually do?
Of course.
Then this big guy is Encore's to tackle. Cosmos! Cloudy! Attack!
Let me figure out its weakness. I see. It's cobbled together from these metal parts. We should target its joints. Use the fallen parts to counter its attacks and destroy its unstable structure.
Sounds. Moment of resonance. Bad timing.
Got me.
Embracing change.
No hesitation. With the sounds. Strike from the shadows.
Leave it to me.
Evils be gone. To Woolly's belly you go!
With the sounds. Sounds come forth.
That's a cool fight.
Job done.
Anka is strong! Told ya! But why did they keep that big guy here?
According to our findings earlier, researchers who worked here were probably only a small faction of the Corte Savante Committee. They were likely studying an ancient civilization they deemed to be divine beings, but later got denounced from the CSC due to their extreme methods. Somehow, they believed this ancient civilization had once visited the mire, which led to their attempts at recreating those past events with artificial retroact rain. And when they failed to recreate the retroact rain, they resorted to making a replica of the lost civilization instead. To get their desired results faster, they started feeding this replica various frequencies, data sets, and mechanical constructs. And we've seen what that ended up with. It turned into a monster, driven by the frequencies of hunger. It was probably the culprit behind the disappearance of those folks. And I suspect the Fraxidus Overseer mentioned in that log may have something to do with it all. Those researchers, they were too obsessed with validating the divine miracle they experienced. They eventually got lured into the monster's frequencies of hunger and willingly walked into its maw. The monster devoured them, but not with its teeth. Their own delusions and fear were their undoing in the end. What a crazy bunch. So, Rover, now it's time for me to fulfill my promise. What do you want to know about the Black Shores?
What on earth does the Black Shore do?
As you already know, we monitor and research the Lament, and we've got resonance beacons set up in every nation worldwide. The island our headquarters are built on is in fact a massive piece of tacitite ore, which powers our various energy-intensive operations. This Blake Bloom is a product of that overflowing energy on the island. Our island is located in the perfect spot to accurately monitor the Lament, ensuring precise predictions. That being said, the Lament's behavior is constantly changing, and we are still studying to understand its true nature. All we could do for now is observe the Lament, study its patterns, and provide early warnings to countries worldwide. What do you want to know about the Black Shores?
Have you been stalking me?
All right. No more beating around the bush. Yeah, we just wanted to make sure you're a dependable ally. The Black Shores members all work together to save the world from the Lament crisis. We've got talents from all walks of life, including skilled hackers, explosive experts, and even feng shui masters. You name it, we have it. We like your skills and methods. So what do you say? What do you want to know about the Black Shores?
You know a person named Camellia?
Camellia? Of course we do. Yeah, she can be kind of unhinged, but she's indeed one of ours. Just so you know, she only took up this mission because of you. Quite the charmer, aren't you?
She almost killed me.
I know she can be a bit too straightforward in how she expresses herself, but don't worry. She won't do anything bad to you. Really. What do you want to know about the Black Shores?
What are you doing in Jinzhou?
We just received a warning from our lament detection system. Another Threnodian is about to revive near Jinzhou City. So, we came here to inform Jinzhou's magistrate about it.
Another?
Yes. Entire countries have been destroyed. We're not letting such tragedies happen again. What do you want to know about the Black Shores?
What is the relationship between me and the Black Shore?
I'm just an insignificant consultant at the Black Shores, so I don't know that much about all its hidden secrets. But I believe the piece of intel I'm about to share with you will make this trip worth your effort. This is not the first time you've been reawakened. Last time, you woke up at the Black Shores. Rover, we share the same goal. We're both aiming to fight against the Threnodians and prevent the Lament crisis.
Yep! Onkar can prove it. The Threnodian is a bad, bad guy, and Onkar and Alto are the heroes of justice! So we're gonna stop the bad guys!
Threnodians.
I understand. Trust isn't something
What
you
are
can
they?
afford to give out that easily. Remember the Blake Bloom I gave you earlier? It's more than just a symbol. It also holds the key to our headquarters. I'm sure it'll come in handy for you. Phew! Anyway, mission accomplished! We've got the resonance beacon secured, plus a sweet bonus of Cortus Savante's big secrets. Glad I got you on board, Rover. Looking forward to our future collaborations. Oops, almost forgot. Gotta check the resonance beacon again, just in case. Wait, this is... no, it can't be.
What is it now?
Wait!
What just happened? That everything? That everything I need to do? How do I get out of here? Where's the elevator? Elevator. There. The one I need isn't here. Must be at the top of the building. Hold on. Stay there. I think I need to climb. Or is it down below? I guess not. We just try. There you go. Oh, okay. In that case, I guess we're gonna stop here for now. Thank you guys for watching, and you can replay the video, of course, if you'd like to watch the game again. You can go to my YouTube channel, GX Mods.